What's going on, guys? Liam here, and today, round 14. What's going on, guys? Liam here, and today we've got round 14. Damn, round 14 already. Preview of the 2023 NRL season. Going to go over all my predictions, go over team lists as well a little bit, just because we didn't get to do that yesterday because of Origin. We didn't know who was playing and who isn't. We have a better idea now, especially with obviously some people getting some injuries and some HIAs. So yeah, guys, let's get into it now. I feel like I'm still getting over State of Origin. It was a crazy game last night, and just need to breathe, come down a level. It's back to NRL time. And there's some pretty good games on this weekend and some hard ones to pick. And some pretty big clashes. Some pretty big clashes as far as the ladder goes as well. So we'll go through each game, go over the ladder, and then go over each team. And I'll pick some try scorers as well this round, hey? Let's go some try scorers too, because we've been hitting a few, man. We've been hitting a few. Now, this video is also brought to you by Diet Right and a Pepsi bottle. Let's get the show on the road. Friday night, we have the West Tigers versus the Raiders. Two hottest teams in the NRL playing on Friday night. Sorry Broncos, sorry Penrith, sorry Melbourne Storm. It's the West Tigers and the Raiders show now, man. Two hottest teams in the NRL. Big game. Big game. Warriors versus the Dolphins over in New Zealand. We have the Titans versus the Rabbitohs. Second versus third. Sharkies versus the Broncos. Our players going to back up? We'll find out. Roosters versus the Doggies. This is actually a pretty big game for both teams. This is pretty much damn close to must win for both these teams, and players back for both these guys as well. We've got the Cowboys versus the Storm. I want to talk about must win. God damn. And a lot of players back for Cowboys this week, so this should be interesting. And then we have the Panthers versus the poor old Dragons. And we have Parramatta, Knights and Sea Eagles, all with buys. And they're all pretty clumped up on the ladder too, so literally like 1, 2, 3. So they'll all get 2 points this round. So unless guys lose around here, these guys, I don't see them moving up a whole heap, sort of thing. But everyone's flying high up here. Everything's rolling. So, and down here with this, we're getting into. We're up to round 14 now. So after this round finishes, we're officially over halfway. You do not want to be below here after halfway. Trust me, it's going to be a logjam in here, as we can see. You really need to be 12 up, after round 14 sort of thing. So a lot of must-win games for these guys down here. Really is. All right, let's go to West Tigers first. Let's have a little look-sies. All right, so teams. All right, Harawira Nair out and Croker out. Croker rested so he can have his 300th at home. Thought it was quite interesting, but each to their own. I think it's cool that he's having his home game. And it's not like they're putting a bum in there. Kotrick goes to the wing and Hopewadi goes to centre. I've been loving Hopewadi on the wing though. I really have been. In fact, if he was on the wing, I would have gone in try scorer. It looks like Hudson Young is backing up. He did. I wouldn't say it was a bad performance. On the weekend, he actually looked pretty slick in attack. Beautiful foot speed, quick foot speed. Just what do you have? An error and a penalty at terrible times. Just timely errors, but it happens. Happens to the best of them, trust me. And what I found pretty crazy is Brett Naden available, but damn, is there a spot for him in this stacked Tigers backline? Junior Tupou, Tommy Talau, Toa. It's stacked, man. It's hard to get a run in this Tigers team all of a sudden. God damn. They're dropping off Ngowie back to the reserves and then getting rid of him. Pretty damn crazy. You got Blake Laurie's a damn good player and he's not getting a run. Naden, damn, absolutely nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. All right, team stats, let's go through them quickly. So Raiders gave an absolute hiding last year, and then the time before that too. So they've only played twice in the last couple of years. Form guide, Tigers, 3 from their last 5? They're flying. And then Raiders, 4 from their last 5? They're flying too, man. Damn. Like I said, 2 hottest teams in the NRL. But not so much in the win-loss column, but, So their last 3 wins is the only wins they've had in the year, but, what do you do? Completion rates, both bang on, 78% each. Tackle efficiency, 89 and 88% respectively. And I'm telling you, this is the most impressive part of the Tigers. They're winning the ruck just about every single time. We even saw when the Broncos did actually give the Tigers a touch-up, but Paddy Carrigan was mic'd up and he kept saying, they're winning the ruck, they're winning the ruck. So good signs, they're starting to chalk up some wins. So this is going to be a tough game for the Raiders. I really do think. I do not think this will be a walk in the park for the Raiders at all. And what do we got? Wins at this venue, 42% 40. This is a real hard one. This is probably one of the harder games to pick for the round. It actually is the hardest round. Let's see. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at multi-hub. I think the Raiders get home just. Where's the Tigers? Yeah, I'm gonna go the Raiders. They haven't won a 13+ game. I think the Tigers will keep this close, but I'm gonna go. They've won all their games 1-12. Canberra this year, yet to win a 13+. I'm gonna go Raiders 1-12, or Tigers 1-12. They're my two most likely options. But yeah, I'll go Raiders 1-12 with not much confidence. I would not be surprised if the Tigers get this dub. All right, and try scorer. I'm gonna go Hudson Young to bounce back. Pretty good strike rate, 45%. Pretty good strike rate, and I think he'll be relatively fresh. He's been trained up, been around the best players in the world. I think it would have done him the world of good, and I think he's going to want to have a big game, sort of thing. So I'm going to go Hudson Young to score a try as well. Let's go Hutto, bounce back. And pretty big game as far as Canberra goes in particular. If they get a dub here, they sort of move up into this. They're up on 18 points. All these teams aren't going to win this weekend, especially these guys are playing each other. So bad for and against, though, for the Raiders. Like I said, they haven't won a game 13+ this year. If they want to finish top 4, if they have top 4 aspirations this year, they're going to have to sort this out. They can't keep winning games by 4 points and stuff like that. They need a good, solid 20-point win. Yeah, they really do. You know what I mean? And then start to chip into this a little bit because, yeah, like I said, if you've got the worst for and against and it's bunched up like this, like a lot of teams, you're always going to be on the bottom of the pile of the teams that are bunched up, sort of thing. And you know what I mean? That can decide whether you're at top 4 with a second chance or 5 to 8th, sort of thing. So Raiders really need a big win here. They can just chip away at it if they just keep winning heaps of games, even if they win them by 6, 12, 6, 4, 8, they will chip away at that. But a nice 20-point win would do them a world of good, sort of thing. So I'm going to go Raiders 1-12. But yeah, hopefully they can get a big win soon. Even if they don't get it this week, would be good. Now, all right, we're done. So yeah, I'll go Raiders there, but with not a huge amount of confidence. In fact, I think those odds are about bang on, $1.74 to 174 to 210. Warriors Dolphins. This is actually a pretty big game too, as they're in that same little clump here. So they've got Warriors Dolphins. Now Warriors with a big win here can actually leap the Dolphins. You know what I mean, when they're playing each other. So if they win by 20+, this will be +10. That'll take 20 off them here. You know what I mean? They'll be -5. So Warriors can move up here as well. And again, if they want to, push up into the top 8 fully, getting this into at least a positive will help them out a lot as well. So some notable ins and outs here. So Freddie Lussick was out, but Wade Egan comes in. Wade Egan's been brilliant this year when he's not getting knocked out. He's been great. Dylan Walker and Mitch Barnett, huge ins as well. Like I said, Dylan Walker coming off the bench for me. He's my favourite super sub in the game. He comes on, energy, he can do anything, play anywhere. Beautiful line speed, sort of thing. He's built for that role. It's funny. That role's funny. He's easily good enough to start in any team in just about the NRL. Maybe not the Panthers, but he's better off the bench. Now you got Barnett coming off the bench. You got Curran there. You know what I mean. You got Jackson Ford looked brilliant last week. Fanua Blake's top 5 for me. He's been absolutely brilliant. So yeah, it's then you got the Bunty as well. Now, this is in New Zealand, which I believe is a bit of an advantage, even though they were pretty poor last week, I thought, for 60 minutes anyway. But still, no Hammer named. We know Gilbert's out. And who else was out? Hamaso, Gilbert. Is there someone else? Oh, Kafusi's out too with suspension. So yeah, they're a little thin. Big Val's named as well. But yeah, they're a little thin. Definitely a little thin. But you know, they've got the GOAT on the bench. Jared Wallace has been good. Ray Stone's always solid. But yeah, that's they're getting a little thin here. Definitely getting a little thin. Let's have a look at the stats. So Warriors. What? Warriors won one of their last 5? Is that right? Surely not. Okay. Damn. I thought I felt 6 from 12. Okay. I thought. Geez, they're on a bigger skid than I thought. Jesus Christ. And just Dolphins doing what they do and what I think they're going to do all year. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. So they've had a win. So I reckon they're going for a loss here, son. I'm going for the Wars. Up the Wars. All right, so wins this season. 6 from 12, 7 from 12. Completion rates, bang on. That's great for the Warriors. 80% for the Dolphins. Tackle efficiency, 88% for the Warriors. Great again, 87% for the Dolphins. Now, average points scored, 18. Average points conceded, 19. And average points scored for the Dolphins, 24. And average points conceded, 22. So, damn, much faster play the ball speed too on average as well. So, yeah, I think the Wars might get up here. I think they need a win. No, you know, they've had a good season compared to what people thought they were going to have. But if they start dropping, if they drop more games, if they drop, say, 2 of their next 3, all of a sudden it's not a good season anymore, sort of thing. So this is definitely sort of not must win, but if they want to be a genuine finals contender, genuine all this sort of stuff. Like I said, I didn't realise it was that dire. Jesus Christ, I thought they'd at least had 2 from their last 5. Even 3. It just feels like they've been going better than that. But what do you do? What do you do? It's the first time they're playing each other, obviously. So that should be exciting. Dolphins' first trip over New Zealand. Dolphins are heading to the NZ. But yeah, we'll go the Wars. We'll go the Wars. Now this game's a bit of a funny one. Obviously, the Latrell out, so Taft goes in. He's a handy footy player. He's no Latrell, but he's handy. Canberra Graham named as well, which is solid. Matungi back onto the starting lineup, which is great. Looking much juicier. This is all of a sudden a good-looking team, and then when you drop a man named Latrell Mitchell in here, it's all of a sudden juicy. Now, Verna and Kieran Foran are both out, so Jaden Campbell comes in at 5'8". Keeney comes in at fullback, so even though, you know, a little bit of a, you know, not Latrell, he's coming up against a new guy anyway, so I think that'll sort of cancel each other out. And then when you just look at the rest of the team, this is pretty formidable. This is pretty damn formidable. So I dare say, Tino backing up, I dare say the Bunnies will get this one. Let's have a look at that thing going. Bunnies definitely have their number as of late, as we can see here. Couple touch-ups, and both coming off 2 losses. Let's have a look at this ladder. God damn, how did Titans go up after by last week? But yeah, this is another one for the Dolphins, similar to Wars. If they want to win, if they want to stay in this 8 or move up to this 8, they're going to need a dub. They're going to need a bit of a big win too to try and get this thing in the positive. And Rabbitohs are doing just fine. Definitely not a must win for them or anything, but obviously they want to finish top 4. But yes, all right. So yeah, I reckon we'll go the Bunnies there with confidence. Let's have a little look, see how they're. I'll go. Oh geez, I didn't do my anytime try scorer for the Wars. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. See, I forgot me anytime try scorer for the Wars. Come on, man. Where are the Wars? There they are. It's Fanua Blake. Damn, 42% strike rate for Fanua Blake. Damn. Wade Egan. I want to go big for Noel Blake, 42%. They'll be paying heaps. And for the winning margin, 1 to 12. God damn. Yeah, I'd say Warriors 1 to 12. Warriors 1 to 12 with Noel Blake to score. There you go. Hot tip. All right, so let's go. Bunnies. But where are they? There they are. All right, margins. 13 pluses. I genuinely think they could get a 13 plus here. No foreign. Missing some players. Preston in at 6. Yeah, I'm going to go 38% win rate at 13 plus. I'm going to go Bunnies 13 plus. Try scorers. How can you go past Johnson? How can you go past Johnson? I think Johnson will get the dub here. Yeah, we'll go Johnson. Oof. Broncos, Sharkies, 2 versus 3. They're genuinely locked at 2 versus 3 as well. Sharks only ahead by 7. 7 points on, 4 and against, or points differential, whatever you want to call it, both with 18 points sort of thing. So this is a tough one, man. This is going to be tough. Now let's have a look to see who's playing. Now, a lot of players back for the Broncos, not only from state of origin, but also injury, man. Injury. Now for me, I would 100% just be resting Pat Carrigan for this. He had a monster game at Origin. He was so damn good, and I genuinely think that their premiership hopes, even doing well in the finals hopes, is rests on this dude's shoulders and this dude's shoulders right here. He's absolutely incredible. Paddy Carrigan, and Reynolds is absolutely incredible as well. Obviously a little older, a little more injury prone. Not injury prone even, just niggle prone, sort of thing. So I'd genuinely think I'd slap Cody Heatherton in here and just give Paddy a week off. We saw how the Broncos fell apart when this dude went off at the end of last year. But damn. And so obviously we got Corey Oates named back, but I actually really like this, and I've been saying this, and I get Broncos fans. I know you love Corey Oates, but I promise you, man, this dude here is better, and he's your future. This dude is sick. He's so damn good. He's been solid under the high ball, especially with these guys. Even though at Origin, man, 1 error between them, absolutely brilliant. Congratulations to Selwyn and Reece Walsh last night. You guys were absolutely brilliant, but this dude here is it, man. He's really damn good. He's not going to run for as many metres as Corey Oates, but he's got a beautiful set of hands. And when you got Corey Oates, Reece Walsh, and Selwyn Cobbo as your back 3, god damn, there's some errors there. That's you go for 10 errors in a game. Not even exaggerating, you literally could. But yeah, so pretty much named full strength. Broncos again, they're just, other than Corey Oates, they haven't really had many injuries or suspensions and stuff like that. So that is always a little scary, because you're like, damn, they're going to happen. You really don't want them to happen like it did last year, right at the end of the year. But we'll have to wait and see, Ben. These guys have been named. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to play. But, yeah, like I said, I'd 100% be resting Carrigan. He's just absolutely no need to win this. I believe, yeah, I don't know. I'd rest him. I mean, it's a big game, but you're going to have Carrigan running it, Kafusi, Royce Hunt, Dale Finucane, Brendan Ueli, Hamlin Ueli, this is a bash 'em up rough game. You got Talakai coming in smashing you. You got Jesse Ramey and Katoa just cramming into you. There's just, I don't know. I think the brother deserved a rest. But as far as wins go, this team's looking damn scary. I'm just looking at this bench going, god damn, there's some talent on this bench. This Thomas Hazelton, he's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, when you got guys like Brandon Trindle, Connor Tracy not making the team, that's this dude. Jesus Christ. Daniel Atkinson. It's pretty damn scary. But what's the odds here? $1.62, 2.35. I am leaning towards Sharkies. Alright, wins. Played 44 head-to-head. 17 to the Sharkies, 27 to the Broncos. Broncos got them in 2022 in April. Geez, haven't played in a minute. Haven't played in, over a year. And Sharkies got them before that. Now, Sharkies form guide definitely better. 4 of their last 5. Broncos have been having, I wouldn't call them hiccups, but definitely a couple little, actually I would call them hiccups. No panic stations. I mean, look at the teams we lost to: Penrith, Storm and Rabbitohs. It's fine. Wins this season, 64% to the Sharks, 69% to the Broncos. Completion rates, pretty average from both teams, to be fair. You definitely want this closer to 80. Tackle efficiency, 88% to the Sharkies, 87% to the Broncos. And this is, I'd say that'd be closest to the best attack in the NRL, 27 average points per game. But that's obviously a little higher than you'd like, but still not horrendous. And Broncos, pretty damn tidy. 24 points scored to 17 conceded. Play the ball speeds identical. Wins at this venue. I'm going to lean towards the Sharkies to get the dub here. Just because you never know, they might just rest players last minute. They might, give them limited minutes. I mean, Flegger would be relatively fresh. Reece Walsh is pretty, to be honest, Reece Walsh and Selwyn were pretty busy in this game. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Paddy Carrigan, But damn good backups anyway. But just because it's at home, travelling, a lot of travel for those Broncos players, backing up, stuff like that. Talakai back as well. It's a big inclusion. It's a lot more metres. I'm gonna lean towards the Sharkies, and we'll go. I'd lean towards 1 to 12. But you know what? I'm going to go 13 plus just because just in case there are rested players or limited minutes for some of their stars. I'm actually going to go Sharkies 13 plus here, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Sharkies are going to win easily. I just think it's just a slightly more likely option just because of Broncos' rough schedule over the past few weeks. And let's go try scorers, eh? Who's going to score a try? Will Kennedy? God damn, I've been loving what he's been doing. I mean, the obvious ones are Mulatalo there. What I might chuck down this weekend, though, I love betting on the Sharks because they're sort of obvious. I might chuck together Mulatalo, Nakora, Jesus Christ, hard to go past Will Kennedy, isn't it? Either Will, not too sure. I might chuck Will Kennedy in there too. Maybe I'll just go Mulatalo and Nakora. Should get some juicy odds there. So yeah, Broncos, nothing to be panicked about, but I think the Sharkies might get the dub here. Oof, talk about must win. God damn. Victor Radley out, Brendan Smith out. Having said that, I think Jake Turpin's probably a better hooker, not a better footy player. Hooker, not a streetwalker, but rugby league player. Dummy half. I think we got Turpin over Brendan Smith. So Victor Radley out, Brendan Smith out, but we got some ins. We got Tupou back, but named in the reserves. I think they need to get him back in this team ASAP. Corey Allen not ready for first grade. I don't. He's solid, but he's no Tupou. Tedesco backing up. Jesus Christ. Joey Manu back as well. Jared Rea-Hargraves back. Turpin into the lineup. Lindsay Collins backing up. Brilliant game from him, by the way. Absolutely brilliant. Then we've got the Butchers back in the second row. And then Tupanua locking in the scrum. Angus Crichton on the bench. Matt Lodge, Nathan Brown. I mean, on paper, I'm just looking at this and going, this is going to rip this to shreds. But they just keep letting me down. Ryan Sutton back. But no Pangai. Pangai's been left out, which is interesting. He's been their best forward. I think the go forwards really relied on him. We've got Ockenbaugh starting, Preston, Waddell. Jesus Christ, this forward pack's soft as baby. You know what? Jeez, this is just not what we're used to from Bulldogs forward packs over the years. they've always just had the beastiest forward pack. I'm not saying these guys aren't good footy players, but Jesus Christ. This is, you're going up against Jared Roy-Hargraves, Lindsay Collins, Tupanua, Butcher brothers. Yeah, I think they're going to get butchered right here. That's, Jesus Christ. I love Marnie, but geez, he's 40 kilos. And then you got a winger playing second row. And this guy's smaller than most wingers these days. Corey Waddell's, but Jesus Christ, they could get some metres here. All right, let's have a look at the team stats. Really is must win for if Roosters drop this game, I mean they're going to get swallowed. They're going to start getting swallowed by the Manly, the Knights. The Eels have a pretty favourable run coming up. And then Doggies are on 12 points too. Doggies have a horrible for and against. Jesus Christ. But yeah, they're gonna get swat. These teams are coming. You know what I'm saying? Like these teams are coming. These teams are going to at least win games over the next few weeks. And Jesus, Roosters would want to click it into gear. And look at this form guide. Well, I guess they're both twofer. Jeez, it's not what we thought. Not what we thought. And I'm sure Doggies fans expected to be a little higher on the ladder than what are they coming 14th? 14th. God damn. Plenty of injuries though for the Doggies. I'll get a little bit of an excuse, I guess. But yeah, all right, let's get into this. All right, so I'm just so confused with this season. It's killing me, man. Damn. All right, completion rates both need work. 74% from the Roosters. That's probably been their Achilles heel. They've just dropped the ball in just terrible field position so many times. Bulldogs are a whole heap better on 76%. Tackle efficiency, both about 88%. Points scored for the Roosters. That's been their 16 points scored and just letting in 22 a game. That's horrible. And the Bulldogs worse. 17 points scored to 25 conceded. That is horrendous. Wins at this venue, 44%. 70% from the Dogs? God damn. God damn, what are the odds here? What do we got? $1.28 to $3.75. Holy. God damn. Jesus Christ. I was not expecting that. Yeah, we'll go. Let's have a little look-see. Roosters. Where are you? There they are. 1 to 12, 13 plus. Jesus Christ, that's bloody horrendous. Roosters. That's just putrid stuff. I'm gonna go Roosters 13 plus. Try scorers. If Tupou's back, I'm going Tupou. If he's not, I'm going to have Teddy to have a big one. I'm going to go Teddy. I'm going to chuck Teddy in. But man, both must win for both. Like, if Bulldogs lose this one, I'm crossing them off the list to make it finals. Yeah, I think I said after this game, I said if they lose 3 of their next 4, they're out. So, yeah, they've lost 2. There's a win here. Just. Yeah. If they lose another one, I'd say they're gone. I know technically they can still make it, but it'll just be, let's say they get touched up 13 plus here. The Doggies will have a minus 105. You know what I mean? It's just, and then a lot of these teams will jump up. Yeah, the gap will become too far. A lot of these teams are going to be on 16 points. They'll be stuck on. Yeah, it'll be too tough to make it back. I believe. So I actually believe this is a 100% must win for the Doggies this weekend. Roosters not entirely, but damn close. Cowboys Storm, a lot of players back from the Cows, and interesting. So they've named an extended bench of reserves. They've got Jason Taumalolo on it. They've got Ben Hampton. They've got Valentine Holmes, Ruben Cotter, and Tuolangi all on it. So they're not named in the starting team, but obviously things could change. So Zach Leibart, he was pretty good. I was impressed with him last year. I was making fun of his name, and damn, I told you, man, you don't play around with dudes with bad last names. They'll get you. They'll get you. They put up with getting paid out their whole life. People with bad last names are a problem. I've got Semi in here as well. Tom Dearden named. He'll obviously play because he didn't get on the park. Forwards, McLean. I mean, I really don't like Luciano starting. There's too many errors in his game. You want less minutes, the better. You want impactful minutes. And then obviously Granville's doing his best, but he doesn't have the body of a Jason Taumalolo. And if he comes back in this team, they're a lot better. Now, Nanai's back too. Where was he named? Oh, that's right. Yeah. So I think he got his Chuck Nanai in here. Luciano to the bench for me, and I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. And Storm, business as usual, just rolling out, just rolling out. Jesus Christ, look at this team. Damn, it's a good damn team. And Aaron Penne, big Kamitha. Jesus Christ. All right, let's have a little look-see. What are the odds? That's about right. All right, touch-up. Last time they played, 2022, 36-6. Then they played the year before. Only played twice in the last 2 years. Form guide, I mean, it's not horrendous. I mean, 2 from 5, 3 from 5. Couple solid wins here, though, of the Broncos and the Dolphins. Lost to the Bunnies, lost to the Seagulls. They've been a much better team since this loss here. I mean, that's almost throw that game away. And in the last 4, they've looked very, very good. And Bunnies were just they were just flying. Bunnies would have beat any team in the comp in that game. And Cowboys just, I mean, lost to the Tigers by 66 to 18, and then lost to the Eels 6, which they were in this game. They bounced back really well, but it was still pretty not last year's standard. That's for damn sure. Let's have a little look at the team stats. Yeah, we're on them. All right, wins this season 38%. Jesus Christ, 64% for the Storm. Completion rate, actually not too bad. It's a little better than I thought. 79%, 81 for the Storm. Storm doing Storm things, always completing in the 80s. That's where you want to be. 80% completion rates win premierships, son. Tackle efficiency, 86% for the Cowboys. That's pretty average. 87% from the Storm. Not as high as they would like that one. You want that closer to 90 if you can get it. Average points scored for the Cowboys, 18. Average points conceded for the Cowboys, 25. Wow. And then... damn, they're letting in some tries for how many points they score on the old Storm. 20 points to 18 for the Storm. Damn, that's just not great. Not great for the Cowboys. Wins at this venue, 51%. Wins at this venue, 50% for the Storm. Yeah, I can't go past the Storm here. I just think they're going to be too strong. I think... Munster's going to come back after Origin and tear him a new one. All right, let's go try scorer. I've actually been loving what Warbrick's been doing. God damn, look at Munster leading the percentages in try scoring. We'll go margin, actually, 1 to 12. I think Storm do this one 18 plus. 18 plus, 13 plus. No, I'm going to 1 to 12. They're going to win well. A solid 1 to 12. Like, I think they'll win by 12 points. I don't think it'll be a 2-point win. All right, so that's where they win games. Obviously, over half their games have been won 1 to 12. So we'll go there. Try scorers, yeah. Let's go. Jesus Christ, that's pretty pathetic, isn't it? From Corey Oates, 20% strike rate for scoring tries. So he scores 1 try every 5 games. Jesus, and he scored 3 in 1 game. Jeez, that's pathetic. I might do a different one this time. I might look at Hughes. And Warbrick for this one. I reckon Munster will just facilitate in this one. That's what I reckon. That's what I reckon. All right, let's go. All right, yeah, so we'll go Storm 13 plus. 1 to 12 there, but a solid 1 to 12. 12 points on the dot. Panthers, Dragons. Poor old Dragons. And look at this. Isaac Teo, Spencer Lino. All the Origin players named. God damn. Now, Peachy's still in the team, so Tago's actually just been named in the extended bench here. Where is he here? Spencer Lino as well after his ruptured testicle. God damn it. Luke Garner as well. Eisenhuth back too, so getting some players back, which is scary considering they're already on top of the table. And then the poor old Dragons, who they go. So Jack Bird out. It's unfortunate. He's been one of their better players, but obviously got Benny Hunt back and Jordan Sewer back too. But god damn, this is just... This could get ugly. This could get real ugly. Jesus Christ, I do not like this team. I don't know who built this team, just being honest. Like, don't get me wrong, I think every single one of these players I don't think he's quite ready. But pretty much all these players are genuine first grade players, but I just don't like the way they're like put together. I really don't. It's I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, Dragons fans. Like I said, they can make it work, but geez. All right. Last time these guys played, last year, Panthers got them just, and then the year before, bit of a hide. Now, Dragons, bro, 1 from 5, and like I said, these Panthers are starting to string them together, and they're getting players back. 64% for the year, 25% for the year. Points scored. Damn, look at that. Well, best defense in the game. No one's holding teams to 11 points. That's ridiculous. And they're conceding 20. Jesus Christ, this could be a blowout. Like they're not. If they're holding good teams to 11 points, they're not. Yeah, Jesus Christ. They're not scoring 20, that's for damn sure. And we know the Panthers are going to score, they're going to score their 24 points and they're going to hold. So it's pretty obvious what's going to go down here. I bet you it doesn't now. God damn, why'd I say that? Always got told never say obviously and pretty obvious because you make it look like an idiot. I dare say the Panthers are going to score about 24 points and I dare say they're going to hold St George to under 11. And that's my guess. So we don't need to check multi-hub to see to work that one out. That's pretty damn obvious. But let's have a little look at try scorers, I like Sorensen, I might go Sorensen on an edge. I'm loving him getting more minutes. And Cleary to have a big one. I'm going to go there. Zach Hoskins, 100% try scoring rate. Hang on, how's there 2 Zach Hoskins? How's that work? So I'll go those two. The obvious ones are your Crichtons and your Tortles, but I'm going to think outside the box. I think Cleary, everyone's giving him, talking crap about him again. I think he gets it done. And we're there. We're finished. All done, guys. And that's it. So let's go through them. So what we go? We went Raiders 1 to 12, Wars 1 to 12, Bunnies 13 plus, Sharkies 13 plus, Roosters 13 plus, Storm 1 to 12, Panthers 13 plus, Parramatta, Knights and Seagulls all to score hat tricks in their bye. Put the house on it. I promise you will come good. They'll get the 2 points. All right, damn. That's actually so. It's a short. It's one less game than normal, but. So we'll see how we go. We'll see how many from 7 we get. All right. Now, that's it. I'm trying to think of something else, but we're done. I just want to keep talking about footy. It's that time of the year, man. I want to keep yapping on about it. Thanks to everyone that's already subbed, guys. I have put my State of Origin video up too, guys. Going over my takes and everything on that sort of stuff. So my takes are very different to what I've been seeing floating around the internet. So check it out if you can. And obviously, if you can, shoot us a sub, man. We've flown through 1,000, 2,000's on the cards. I want 2,000 before the end of State of Origin, lads. Help a brother out. Happy punting this weekend, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.